Have Gene Fox from the Dauphin Island Chamber of Commerce joining us. Thanks for being here again.
Good morning. Glad to be here.
Always great having Gene on because we know he's going to cook some good, fresh seafood. And yes, today he's going to be cooking some gumbo. You guys have some big events coming up on Dauphin Island.
We do. We have a lot coming up on Dauphin Island over the next couple of months, and it starts this weekend with Mardi Gras. First Mardi Gras parade of the season is Saturday, the Crew de la Dauphin at 1 p.m.
Now I heard, and I don't know if this is true because I've never really paid that much attention, do they throw dog biscuits?
They do.
That is so cool because this is what I was at Dauphin Island last weekend, took the dogs out there because it's a dog-friendly beach. So I love it. So you can take your dogs to the parade and they get treats too.
That's it. Dauphin Island's dog-friendly. We're proud of it, and they're part of the family. They're part of the parade.
I love it. So that's one reason that I love Dauphin Island. Another, like I said, the good seafood. Big seafood festival, a gumbo festival is coming up, and that's one reason we're cooking gumbo today.
That's it.
Okay. So you've already gotten kind of started on this. What are you doing here?
We've made the roux, and you kind of got to start that in advance. And all we did was we just kind of burned some flour and oil together in a real controlled manner. And now we've added onion, bell pepper, celery, garlic, all diced up. And we've got that cooked down and ready to go.
Okay.
And the next step, we're going to add our seafood stock.
Okay.
And a lot of people say that the best way to make gumbo, or what makes a great gumbo, is roux. It's not. It's the stock.
You're disagreeing, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So we've made a stock out of just all the bits and pieces left over, the heads and the shells and the crab bodies, and boiled it down and got a good seafood flavor in there.
All right, so we're going to stir this together. All right, my producer's asking me to move your necklace over. It's getting your mic there. I like it, though, because it's Mardi Gras and it has some crabs on it.
It has some crabs. It's for the occasion.
There you go. So, Gumbo, Dauphin Island, Mardi Gras, it's all kind of tying together. I like that.
That's right. We're going to add a couple of cups of chopped okra.
Okay.
And a couple of cups of tomatoes.
All right.
Just stewed or diced tomatoes.
Stir all that in
Stir it up and crank the heat up on that.
All right. We'll let you do that and let that simmer a little bit. You can grab the recipe from our website, Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. We want to hear.
Welcome back to Studio 10. We're here in our great kitchen set with Gene Fox from the Dauphin Island Chamber of Commerce. And during the commercial, I was talking with Gene a little bit about this seafood gumbo. And I'll tell you, anything that has the word seafood in it, it can be gumbo, it can be anything after that word. I get excited.
I'm excited. You're excited.
Good.
It's going to be good.
Good. So what have we been working on since the last segment we cherished?
Well, we started with a roux and added everything. Added our stock and our tomatoes and okra, and then during the break we added a little andouille sausage from Hall's and Chickasaw.
I like that word. What is that? What kind of sausage?
Andouille.
Gesundheit. Okay. So what exactly does that do?
It makes it good.
I like that.
That's the quickest way I can think to explain it.
I will accept that logic.
It makes it really good. Andouille is usually more of a Creole kind of sausage, and a lot of people think Louisiana, but I think Alabama. I think Chickasaw.
Good.
So,
I like your thinking.
That's right.
You got to keep it local. So what do we got right here?
So we're going to add spices. It's I went ahead and mixed them up. It's bay leaves, parsley, cayenne pepper, Tony's seasoning, thyme, black pepper, white pepper, and salt.
Oh, wow. And salt.
And a little
I like
salt.
the way you had all these fancy spices, and then you're like, and salt.
A little salt.
A little salt. That never hurts anybody.
We're going to let that cook along there, and then we're really about at the end of it. And
is that the shrimp there, I assume?
That's the shrimp, fresh from Skinner Seafood on Dauphin Island.
Fantastic.
And,
nice little plug.
Yep. Thank you, Gary. And, you know, a lot of people make the mistake of adding the seafood too early. You really just need to let it poach kind of near the end, and just a few minutes will do it.
Now, what happens if you do put it in too early?
It shrinks up, and it gets tough and rubbery.
You don't want that.
So it doesn't take very long in hot water or hot liquid to do it.
Yeah, we got our Thermador cooktop on 5, which is medium range for this.
Right.
Is that about what you wanted on your stove at home?
Yep, and just to poach it.
Okay.
And then once those get going, we'll add our crab fingers.
Okay.
And our crab meat. And it's kind of hard in the wintertime. Usually I'll add some whole crab bodies, but they're hard to come by this time of year.
I know they are. It is January.
I ran out of my stock in the freezer. So, and
But the thing a lot of people have to always keep in mind, it can be 8:30 in the morning and you smell gumbo and it's just going to make your stomach growling. Mine is just, I feel like I haven't eaten for weeks just smelling this. It's that good.
Yeah, gumbo is great for breakfast.
Now let me ask you, on a besides cooking question, are you excited about the parade tomorrow?
I'm very excited about the parade tomorrow. It should be a good time. Like I said, the weather hopefully will cooperate.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, turn the umbrella up.
Exactly. That's what I tell people. Turn the umbrella up. And you got to look at it on the positive side. When people ask about the rain chances, at least the rain chance is low. It's not looking to be a washout or anything like that. So don't let that stop you from enjoying the parade. And also, what got Cherish excited, it's dog friendly.
Yeah, that's it.
You
so
know,
all of Dauphin Island is dog friendly.
That's fantastic news.
Dauphin Island moves at its own little pace down there.
Yeah.
And we like it that way.
What happens in Dauphin Island stays in Dauphin Island. Now, what are we going to do in this last segment with Cherish?
We're going to eat it.
Oh, there you go.
We're going to eat it.
That about sums it up.
So that's what we made it for.
All right. Well, if you want Gene's recipe, it's available on our Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. And coming up, we'll be back here with Cherish. And to quote Mr. Fox here, we're going to eat it. So we'll be looking forward to that. Cherish?
Thank you so much for staying with us this morning on Studio 10. We're back in our great kitchen set where Gene Fox from the Dauphin Island Chamber of Commerce has been working hard on this seafood gumbo, cooking on our Thermador appliances. It smells great. It looks like it's all ready.
It's ready.
All right, so we get to taste it now.
We do.
All right.
That's what we were talking about in the last segment. What are we going to do with it? We're going to eat it.
We're going to eat it. That's what you have to do with good gumbo. Okay.
Good gumbo. And coming up in April, we're doing something different on Dauphin Island. You know, we've had a Gumbo Cook-off for several years, and it was a huge success last year with almost too big of a success with Alton Brown coming down. And this year we're going to try and spread the fun out and make it more of a 3-day festival.
Okay.
So we're going to have it April 13th to the 15th at various locations around Dauphin Island, and there will be lots and lots of gumbo.
This is great. It's spicy. I like it.
Thank you.
It's very nice.
Should have some celebrity guests this year, and we've just booked a band called the Sauce Boss. You're going to have to come see this.
Okay.
He cooks gumbo live on stage while he plays.
No way.
Yeah, then he feeds it to the crowd. So
that's going to be exciting.
lots of details. I'll come back and tell you more about it as we get closer.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so you have to make plans for that. Go ahead and mark that on your calendar. And again, the big weekend this weekend, kicking off Mardi Gras for the Gulf Coast on Dauphin Island. The big parade is happening.
That's right, and then another parade next weekend on Dauphin Island.
You guys are getting things going.
Come down for both of them.
Okay, and don't forget to log on to our website, Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com, and grab this recipe. I love the spice. That is awesome. Very, very good gumbo. Thanks so much for joining us again, Gene. This is great.
Thank you for having me.